Woman tricked girlfriend into thinking she was having sex with man, court hears.
What?
A female victim has accused a woman of tricking her into having sex with her as she poses a man during a 2-year relationship.
No, that's stupid then.
Due to legal reasons, the victim, who cannot be named, claims she had sexual intercourse twice with the man and even planned to marry him. Blade.
Twice in 2 years?
That's the other thing. This is a bizarre one. Blade Silvano, what kind of name is that? The 40-year-old of Bishop's Castle is now on trial at Cambridge Crown Court and denies 2 counts of assault by penetration. The pair met online in late 2016 after Silvano updated their status on a dating site as man looking for woman. They met in person in December of that year. After eventually deciding to get married, their wedding was postponed due to the defendant's supposed illness. And then 2 years later, the defendant claimed she discovered Silvano's true identity on Facebook in September 2018. Silvano denies all accusations. Throughout the defendant's testimony, the woman continued to refer to Silvano as a man, saying, "I've only known Blade as a man." The court heard they had first met on the dating site Plenty of Fish in 2016, and the alleged victim denied she had identified herself as bisexual on her profile, or that she had any sexual interest in women at the time. Defense barrister Deborah White asked her, "Did you tell her your sexual fantasy was to have sex with a woman?" And she responded with a no. White argued the name Mendez was also part of a fantasy that was created by the two of you and was chosen because it was the surname of a football player. She said it wasn't a real relationship. It was an opportunity to explore another part of her character. The communication was role-play fantasy. The alleged victim responded, "It felt very real when emotions got involved. I was not acting on my behalf." The trial also heard details of their wedding preparations, which the defense again argued was all part of their role play. White added, "During your relationship, you told police there was talk of marriage. Quote, that was again all part and parcel of the fantasy between the two of you. It wasn't real, was it? The discussion was a fantasy and escapism. You were making arrangements to marry someone that you say you had only seen on a handful of occasions." The alleged victim responded, "It was Blade that asked me to marry him. Based on him asking me, we made arrangements." The defense barrister continued, "Because you have never met in the flesh and she has never been to your house, all communications were via a mobile device. Had you met in the flesh, you would have known that Blade Silvano was a woman," the alleged victim responded. "That is incorrect. I've only known Blade as a man. Silvano's true identity was uncovered in September 2018 when her contacts synced on a new Facebook account and came up with a different surname for the defendant. The trial is currently ongoing." I mean, they blazed past some stuff here. Like, the whole 2 counts of, like, unwanted penetration or whatever.
Yeah. How could that have happened if they're saying that they never met?
Well, yeah, that confuses me. They apparently had to have met a couple, unless like this person's saying they never. Maybe that's part of their defense, but like, I don't know. It's so confusing to just the fact that they knew each other for such a short time. Like, apparently, most of their contact was online, but it's. I'm guessing. I'm thinking there's something to that since. But like, God. First of all, if they did have sex, like, how do you have sex with somebody? Like, did she just have like a strap on, like, hidden, and was like,
That's
"Don't
what I'm
look"?
thinking. Lights off, maybe? Lights off.
It would
strap
have
on.
to be lights off, strap on.
Like, that's the first suspicious. Like, who's still doing that? Who's like, okay, let's turn off the lights and then take off our clothes and have sex? That's the weirdest thing.
And also, like, I'm surprised how easily people agree to get married.
Yeah.
Like, they barely have to know a person. They'll be like, "Let's get married."
Yeah.
I don't know. This whole thing is just so bizarre. Like, I wish they had more details here because I'm like, it just makes no sense. Like,
This person just sounds like a pathological liar, though, I think.
this is a picture of Blade. It just looks like a really ugly woman.
Yeah, Blade looks like a woman. It's
I mean,
Mumu.
I could definitely see, like, her disguising herself as a man, though. But ugh. Either way, like,
She looks like a lesbian.
can you imagine being on the jury of this court case? At least it'd be entertaining.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I'm almost hoping there's a follow up to this story where we get more details, because that's
Blade. What a cool name she picked.
Blade Silvano. Yeah, that's the other thing is I wonder if is that a real name? Like I need a masculine name, Blade.
Right.
It was like she was watching American Gladiator.
Yeah.
Let's see, Blade, Blaze.